Hi everyone, it's Beth, and today I'm going to talk about the Serenity ICO, which is going on right now. But first, let me remind you that I am not a financial advisor, so everything I say here is only my opinion. You must take the time, do your own due diligence, and then remember to never invest anything that you are unwilling to lose. Okay, so now let's talk about Serenity. This is an ICO that is going on right now. The ICO started this evening. The pre-sale has already taken place. But what this is it's basically putting the FOREX market on the blockchain. So let's kind of go over here what they are doing. All right, so it says it's the first blockchain escrow for financial and cryptocurrency markets. So investors are protected from fraud, and the trading operations are recorded on the blockchain. You can buy assets such as CFDs, futures, shares for cryptocurrencies, quick cryptocurrency purchase through a dedicated exchange. All right, so they're doing the ICO. They have a $2 million soft cap that they need to reach in order for the ICO to be considered a success. And they have a $19 million hard cap in order to achieve all of their funding goals. So they do have, sorry, I forgot to open that one. They do have a white paper, they have a one-pager, they also have some videos that they have posted on Facebook, or I'm sorry, on YouTube. They do have Bitcoin Talk. They have an active community with very active admin over on Telegram. They are on Twitter and Facebook. They have lots of blog posts over on Medium. So they are certainly being very active with the community, with the development here of this platform. So let's go ahead and continue to look here at what it is they're doing. All right, so here's the problem as they see it. Basically, lots of people trade on Forex, and there's very little regulation with regards to the Forex market. And because traditional Forex trading has nothing to do with the blockchain, it doesn't even have a distributed ledger where people can, have some level of transparency with regards to their trades. So they want to add the blockchain into the Forex markets, and I think that's a really good idea. So here it says that millions of traders have potential to earn on marginal trading with high leverage. Trading in this form allows for high yields, but with corresponding high risks involved. Different assets used for these transactions include currencies, cryptocurrencies, stock index and commodity CFDs, and other instruments. A significant number of traders are not protected from fraud by intermediaries such as brokers, dealers, and even exchanges themselves. Interestingly, the foreign exchange market, which is arguably the largest financial market by volume, is the most dubious due to the lack of control and standards. Currently, protecting the traders' interests in this sphere is difficult. In summary, traditional regulation of the market is ineffective, outdated, and cannot be relied on to protect investments of retail clients. Nevertheless, blockchain can solve this problem, and that is why they've created Serenity. So here it says that right now there's 90% unregulated brokers and 10% regulated or licensed brokers. There's 30 million active traders and $5 trillion in daily trade volume. So there's 6,000 total brokers listed here in the Forex market. So what did they do? They've created Serenity, which is a blockchain platform that is going to protect the interests of traders and investors. So basically, they're asking traders who want to participate, traders and brokers who want to participate in the system, to be more transparent. And by putting everything on the blockchain, that will create transparency and should protect people's interests. So because this is going to be on the blockchain and it's going to be this is an ERC20 token, so this is going to be structured around smart contracts. So in order for funds to be released from the escrow, which is created by the smart contract, both the trader and the broker need to have completed their portions of of the trade. So I think that is a good idea. Okay. So additionally, if there's any issues that arise, there's going to be like an automatic problem resolution, which is just seeing if the terms of the smart contract were fulfilled. And then if need be, there will be manual arbitration also that will look at any disputes that might arise. So this should help to protect really traders who are investing in the Forex markets, and also just create a more transparent field out there for people who are participating in Forex. Okay. So they've created Serenity, which is a blockchain platform that protects the interests of the traders and investors. They ensure the security of traders' funds by placing them on Serenity smart contracts. The contract is created and structured to ensure that funds transfer proceeded only by the mutual consent of the trader and the broker. If a conflict occurs, Serenity can mediate in the transaction. For the decision to be transparent and legitimate, Serenity records digital signatures of broker-trader interactions in blockchain. The technology reduces commonly associated financial risks for traders in any part of the world. And what is more, crypto traders can invest in classic assets while keeping their accounts in nominated cryptocurrency and receiving profits in cryptocurrency, which is great because personally, I prefer to be in cryptocurrency more than I prefer to be in fiat currency. So I think that being able to participate in more traditional markets without having to do so in fiat currency is also very attractive. So they have the Verify My Trade system, which they have linked here already. And they also have, so Verify My Trade aggregates Forex price tick data from retail brokers into its repository and uses a plot box method to segment trades by execution quality. And then they also have a cryptocurrency exchange where they also have a demo available for this, but you can deposit or withdraw funds in any cryptocurrency and fiat money. You can trade cryptocurrencies and invest in crypto fund performance indices. The exchange will offer a liquidity option to all the brokers in the system. So here is the Verify My Trade, which is verifymytrade.com, and it talks about what they do over here so that people will be able to keep track of prices and trades over here. So this is what they have for the exchange demo, and it's really pretty active here already. You can see the charts. They have TradingView integration with the charts over here, and you can change which chart you are looking at. So I think that this looks nice already. It's really nice to see how much of this they've made available for people to take a sneak peek at. So it's good to see that it's already been developed. All right. So they do have over here on YouTube, they do have a basic video about what it is that they're doing and why they are doing it. And I do suggest that you come over and take a look at that. I won't show it to you now. Now here is the roadmap. So they did the closed round of sales already, and there was a lot previous to this also. So this started in January of 2017. So they've been working on this for a year, which is why they have so much to show us already. So then in May, there was a beta of the automated trade analysis system. In June, the cryptocurrency exchange MVP launch. In October, the first brokers were being connected to the system. The pre-ICO started in November. The closed round of sales was in December. Now here we are with the start of the ICO, which started just a couple hours ago. And in March, we'll see the listing of Serenity tokens on crypto exchanges and the introduction of independent mediators for client claims analysis. I'll say that this is already listed on Yobit. You can't trade it yet because pursuant to the smart contract, the funds are frozen right now. All the tokens are frozen. But it is already listed, and that is very cool. Okay, so April we'll see the cold wallet system launch. June we'll have the launch of the Serenity cryptocurrency exchange and the launch of the custom blockchain for recording client transactions. September we'll see the release of the live version of the Serenity platform. And then November will be the implementation of the client digital signature for user identification. In December will be the implementation of Serenity liquidity aggregator into the platform. And then in 2019, Serenity receives liquidity from European banks. They plan to acquire a license for the EU. And then in May through December, they're going to work on marketing and the introduction of new wallets. By 2020, they want to have more than 1,000 brokers participating in the system. So the way the token is going to work here. So Serenity tokenomics, which is supply and demand. By the end of 2019, the Serenity project will attract 1,000 brokers. This also implies 5 million Serenity token users as a part of the ecosystem. So the utility here is between 50 to 100% of the Serenity service price must be paid with the tokens. So that is the utility value for this token. It is not just speculation. It does have a use value. Then it says here that the market, so the steady influx of buy orders in the depth of the market will increase the Serenity token demand. Meanwhile, every token that is used to place an order is going to be destroyed once it has been used, which will reduce the supply in the market. So here's the pricing says that the Serenity tokens will be accepted at their full nominal value or at a higher price based on the market valuation. The tokens used to pay for the company services will be withdrawn from circulation and destroyed. And after the ICO, Serenity tokens will be traded freely on exchanges. So this is what they expect the demand to be. Q3 of 2018, they expect 5,100 tokens to be in demand with 255,000 tokens in demand by Q2 of 2020. All right, so here are the details for the ICO. So payment for services. A client's going to pay 50 to 100% of the company's services with the tokens. The company services will be transaction fees, the manual arbitration in case of disputes, the provision of liquidity to brokers. The utility token, the tokens will be used to pay for the company services and will be withdrawn from circulation and destroyed, and then listing on exchanges after the ICO. So it says here that there will be 400 million tokens, but again, that is a number that they are going to be decreasing with every token that is used. So it does seem like a high number, but since they are planning on decreasing them over time, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so the token is Serenity. The abbreviation is SRNT. The nominal value is 0.0001 ETH. And the token type is a utility token. So if you're going to participate in the ICO, every week they are going to decrease the bonus that you receive for purchasing by 5%. So if you purchase within the first week, you're going to get a 40% bonus. And if you purchase in the last week of the ICO, it's a 10% bonus. But there is a hard cap. So whenever they reach that $19 million funding goal, they will close the ICO. So the token allocation is 85% to token holders, 12% to their team, and 3% to their bounty program. According to their ANN, they're doing bounties for Facebook posts, for retweets on Twitter, and also they're doing a Bitcoin Talk signature campaign. So they have, like I said, they have a lot posted in their news. They have a lot posted on Medium. This is on January 19th. Yobit Exchange lists Serenity token. So that is really, really very cool. All right. So here's the one pager if you want to see what that is. Oh, here's some events that they are participating in, which is a lot. They're doing an event in Hong Kong right now. They are, and then moving on to a show in Russia. Then the D10E, the leading conference on decentralization in the Cayman Islands, coming up very soon. And then the Gibraltar International FinTech Forum coming up in February. So it looks like they have some more events here, but there's a lot listed here. Their team is very large. Lots of these people participated in their video, but there's lots of team members listed here, and there are a lot of advisors also participating in this. There are a lot of similar advisors as did participate in the Genesis Vision project also, so, because they're both fintech companies. So, all right, so there's the FAQ. What's in it for traders is, well, there's a lot of information here, but basically that there's going to be more transparency and more security by working with, with the more transparent system and have the trades governed by a smart contract and the distributed ledger that comes along with blockchain. So what's in it for brokers is that they are going to have more trust. They are going to have new clients come into their markets. There will be more accountability, and it says here that there will be transactions at no cost for brokers. And for brokers, deposits and withdrawals through Serenity are 100% free, as they are covered by the client who pays for protection of funds. If you are in the United States or in Singapore, you are not eligible to participate in the ICO. This is basically what happens if you have an issue. And so if they don't reach the $2 million funding target, they are going to return all of the funds back to the crowd sale participants. And tokens will be listed on the exchange within 1 month after the ICO. And it says here that they are not going to record each trading operation on a separate smart Ethereum contract. The records of the transactions will occur on a classical database, but with the help of a digital signature. This will prevent fraud from brokers in relation to trade. A record will be maintained both for brokers and customers. In this regard, each client will have their own trading history. At the same time, a hash of the database will be sent to the Ethereum contract, which will be recorded every hour. Should a controversial incident occur, it will be enough for them to verify the current hash and one that is written in the block. If it has changed, they believe the broker has intervened in the transactions and takes a decision against the client. After the automatic arbitration, the client and broker have the right to submit a manual arbitration executed by an independent mediator. So there's going to be, how are you going to receive data from trading platforms? Who will give it to you? Those who wish to protect themselves and will provide them with access to the trading operations information. In this case, the entire history of the trades will be hidden from the public unless the client chooses to engage in a public dispute with the broker. At the same time, it will be enough for them to receive information from the client database. Additionally, with respect to the platform, they have received feedback from brokers who are ready to provide access to their part of the database, increasing their level of transparency. And so why would brokers who are currently operating in an environment that is highly unregulated, why would they want to add this transparency? And they're saying that they are, and especially those who work on a principle of earning from the losses of the client, why would they want to work with them? So it says that they're not going to interfere with the broker's business model with its current customers. They offer traders security and transparency in their interactions with the broker through the platform. At the same time, they will create a stream of clients for brokers and give the broker the opportunity to earn not on fraudulent schemes, but on transparency. Without us, they would simply not have these customers. We do not force them to change their business model, but we give them an additional opportunity to earn money. So will licensed brokers work with them? Yes. And which blockchain? So right now they're going to use the Ethereum Ethereum smart contracts, but it says that they're really not married to Ethereum. So if something else comes up that looks better, then they will use that. Why do they need a blockchain? Well, that's because that is going to add transparency and a level of immutability to what is to the trades that have happened. So they claim that the platform protects traders against fraudulent brokers by storing funds on the smart contracts. What guarantees are that Serenity that they will not take the funds and close up shop? And of course, that is because that's written in the terms of the smart contract. So manual arbitration. If there are two types of arbitration, automated and manual. The former will happen based on the information stored within the platform and on the trading platform records. Manual arbitration implies a public trader-broker dispute resolution. This process will be based on the platform data and with the help of external mediators. The decision will be final and will affect the settlements in the system. And yes, they have a prototype, which I already showed you. And basically, they have a hard cap of $19 million because that is all the money that they need to achieve their goals. So here are all the people that are already talking about them. Like I said, they do have a one-pager. So if you want a quick overview of what is going on here, that is available. Additionally, they do have a more in-depth white paper that it's 29 pages. So there's a fair amount of information in here, but it definitely talks about towards the end what the fundraising goals are in detail. So if you're curious as to exactly what they are doing at each threshold, that is available over in the white paper. We already showed that. Here's the Bitcoin talk. There's 54 pages on it. So there has been a fair amount of activity over here. I will say that a lot of these entries are from the Serenity team, which is really great to see. Like I said, they do have some videos posted over here on YouTube. They have a very, very active admin team over here on their Telegram. And then they have a few tweets out, 79 tweets out here. They have 1,943 followers. Additionally, they have information over here posted on Facebook. And like I said, they have a lot over on Medium. So if you're interested in participating, they do also have how to add Serenity token information to your Ethereum wallet. So if you are going to participate, that is certainly nice to have. Again, this is an ERC20 token, so you do need to have an ERC20 token compatible wallet with which you can hold the tokens. You don't have to contribute from that wallet, but you do have to have that wallet address listed in your account so that they can send you your tokens. Then you can use this little 2-page PDF here to show you how to add their token into your MyEther wallet, if that's what you're using. Okay, that's it. So if you want to participate, the ICO is open right now. There is a referral link in the description box for the video. It's just a referral for the ICO. This is not a lending platform. This is something different. So, all right, that's going to do it for me today, everyone. If you liked the video, then please do leave a like. And if you'd like to see more from me, please do subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave those in the comment section. Thank you very much for your time tonight, everyone. I will see you next time.